This is the Kaiju sound test. Look at that. It's Sunday. You and I have finally made it to the weekend. Welcome to the Wild Dog Arcade. I'm Ed.
And I'm Gary.
And boy, do we have an amazing game to share with you tonight. What happened?
I don't know. Looks like we lost the lights.
Oh, boy.
But the cameras are still working. So,
yeah, that's weird.
So maybe we tripped a breaker. So let me go check that.
Okay, sounds good.
There, I think I got it.
Okay, it looks like we're back. Gary, why are you a wild dog?
What? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I know what happened. I got the portal gun hooked to that circuit, so I guess when I turned it back on, we went to a new dimension where we're animals.
Wait a minute, I'm a fox now, but my arms are too short to play pinball.
Oh, yeah, well, maybe. But I do know it's like I always wanted a third arm to hit the action button on the game. I can just use my tail.
Oh my God, you're right. Woo!
Well, this will definitely be interesting, so I guess let's go play some pinball.
All right, let's do it. If you had any help there. There's a lot to remember and unpack in this game for sure. Oh my God, we're not animals anymore?
No,
No, I want to go back. No. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Welcome to the Wild Dog Arcade. I am Ed.
And I'm Gary.
Yes, here we are. It is it now is Godzilla time. We haven't played this game in so long. It feels good to be back playing it, honestly.
Yeah, after getting abused by King Kong on Sunday,
Yeah.
Ed wanted obviously a change up. I mean, we played it 3 times in a row, so
Yeah.
we were due for a new game too. So
That's what it was. I'll blame it on that. No.
yeah,
No, I'm glad to be back with it, and you guys out there with supporting us and supporting me. Thank you so much. So pinball is pinball. Let it be known.
yes,
So-
you can have bad nights.
You can have bad nights, but that's all right. Yeah. So I guess what we'll do is we'll mention first that Dungeons and Dragons and King Kong got code updates.
Yes, yeah. Dungeons and Dragons got a pretty decent code update, and they fixed the Dragon multi-ball. That's the big highlighted thing in there. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, they fixed that. King Kong, there's some other updates in D&D, and I didn't kind of get a chance to really read through them.
Yeah. But you can mention the fact of what is different about that shot in D&D, the dragon shot.
Well, it's just much easier to start.
It's easier now to do it.
Yeah, probably not
So-
as easy as it was when it first came out,
yeah.
because
That's fine.
people were like, it's way too easy.
Yeah.
And
So hopefully,
and then
yeah.
they broke it to where you couldn't. The settings didn't even work to change it.
Oh
back.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That happened
It
first.
it put everything in hard, and
Yeah.
you couldn't even change that.
Yeah.
You could change it, but it wouldn't affect anything.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got the updates.
Yeah, I
firing.
did those while I was setting up. I just turned them on and updated
Yeah.
them. King Kong got a kind of a hot fix, so it's really small. Must have been some bugs that they were squashing that were people were complaining about. So
Okay. Yeah, Kong broke me, but that's okay. I think what it was too was I was trying so hard to think about the new strategies and
yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
couple other pinball news bits we'll talk about. First off, we did get to see a video footage of gameplay of the new Predator pinball machine.
The official gameplay from Pinball Brothers. The previous
Not a
one,
leak.
the previous one was some distributor just took a potato cam and did some videos,
whatever. But at any rate, you can check it out. The link is on naparcade.org if you'd like to see what that looks like. And it's fun. It's great to see what it looks like. It's a lot better, better vision, better version. It's a lot easier to see things, as Gary mentioned. So, so there you go. Check it out. And then finally, Stern Pinball launched. This is an interesting story. So Stern Pinball is now launching a new, less expensive line of expressive toppers on its website.
They're calling them expression toppers. So basically, they're tying into their expression lighting system, and they're pretty simple plastics with interactive lighting. So they're using stuff they already developed to do toppers that don't cost $1,000, $1,700, $2,000.
Yeah.
So for the people who are like, I'm not buying that topper, they're giving they say priced at $399, so $400.
Yeah.
So much more reasonably priced topper, especially if you're not really looking up. Like, I never look up to the game. Hardly look at the LCD when I'm playing a modern game.
But looking at the Star Wars one, if you go to naparcade.org, you can kind of follow along with what the photos look like of these toppers. And the Star Wars one looks pretty snazzy. I mean, for what you get, and a simple yet elegant solution for that little cherry on the top that you might want. I think it's a good solution.
Yep. I mean, the caveat there is we're not a topper household. All our games are too close to the ceiling. It's where the arcade's at, it's only 7.5 foot ceilings. So we're not putting toppers on our games anyway. So,
Oh, hey, Dirty Pinball.
But for those people that really like toppers and have the room for them, it's a great, more budget option. So instead of official ones. There are lots of aftermarket toppers that look really good. They just won't have the expression lighting tie-ins to it.
Right. I don't really like the Stern standalone itself logo one. That's just a little too in my face.
Yeah, that reminds me of the
Stern
old. They have one that just says Stern, the Stern logo on it.
Yeah.
That one reminds me of the older school, early 2000s, when they had the tournament toppers on all the games. Yeah, it's like tournament. Yeah.
Spend money.
Yeah.
Hey, Miga, how's it going? And Dirty Pool Pinball. Yeah, you're saying you're on. Oh, your pens are pretty dirty. Check. Well, I threw it out fast. I didn't realize he was finishing his thought. I'd love to interrupt him, as you all know.
Yes, he does.
What else is there with it? I think they only have pictures of Star Wars and the Stern one. So I'm wondering if they're going to do more. I guess Star Wars is so popular, they just wanted to do that.
Yeah, well, I mean, they just finally put those in the vault. There are so many of them out there. It seems like an easy one for them. I'm sure they're going to be putting them out for all of their other games that are in production at minimum.
Yeah.
But I expect some of the more recent ones. It's a printed piece of plastic with lighting, so it's relatively easy for them to produce.
Sure.
Accessories are like a bonus. You go into the car dealer and you're like, I want mud flaps and better floor mats, and it's those kind of things. Upsells.
Yeah, that's what we do in retail. You got to upsell. Hey there, Chris. Speaking, we'll give you the same quality toppers with their CE pens at no additional cost. It's definitely worth mentioning for sure.
Oh yeah.
Hyped for Predator, Gam. Yeah. After seeing the gameplay footage, we were just talking about that earlier. We saw. We like what we saw. We watched it ourselves too.
The price is a little, especially with overseas shipping, domestic shipping, and tariffs.
Yeah,
it's like almost $12,500 for the entry level game there. It's kind of things.
Oh well.
Firewing, you can see it on YouTube. So they have it up on their Pinball Brothers
Pinball
channel.
Brothers Predator. If you type it into search, Pinball Brothers Predator, it'll come up.
Yeah, it's on their YouTube page. So
right. All right. I think that's all the news I got.
Is that all the news?
Yeah. For the most part. There was some other stuff.
Wonderland Amusements.
Yeah. Update on their.
That's the very, very budget-minded game.
Yeah. Oh, is that the version of it? Or
Wonderland Amusements is the smaller Alice in Wonderland one.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I always get those two mixed up. But it looks like, so the baseline tariff is now something like 30% for all goods and another 25% on top of that. So they're giving us like updates on what all of these tariffs are going to potentially cost for the machine. That sort of tax has to be a massive impact upon the margins for the pinball machine, as Wonderland is charging less than $1,000 for. So yeah, they're doing a breakdown on naparcade.org.
Yeah, I was gonna say, will they?
Can they do it?
Can they do it? Because I have a feeling they're gonna have to go with a price increase, or as a line item, these are things you have to pay. The game is still this, but you have to pay this on top of it.
Oh, you want the flipper with your game?
Well,
that's an additional $500 for that one flipper. And here's the
a lot of places have moved to where here's our price for it. But then if you go shopping like Amazon, you'll see a line item that's when you go to look at your total tariffs. Tariff pricing. Everybody sometimes labels them a little differently to try to fool you.
Right.
But they're just adding it on top. It's not, the game still costs that, but you have to pay all this other crap to get it.
Yeah.
Just because tariffs are a great idea for the global economy.
Right. Oh, you did a reaction video on it? Oh, really? Okay. All right, we'll have to check that out. Thanks, Sturdy Pool. What's the company that's making the kid-size pins?
That's Wonderland Amusements.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's tinier. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
It's like 2/3 the size of a real one.
Got it.
So,
has anyone checked out the latest Dune code? The sound design is amazing. Oh, nice, Casual, especially the slingshot.
We haven't got a chance to do the new code because the Dune pinball machine that was local to us was Ulick.
Yep.
And he had so many problems with the game initially because he got one of the very early ones. They actually sent him a new game with all the fixes, and he sent back the old one. But he hasn't put the new one out yet. He's still deciding whether he wants to try it or not, or just sell it.
I hope, I don't know if you're listening out there, Ulick. I hope that you give it a second chance, because I would love to do what
we would love to go back down there and film the new gameplay on the new code. But if it's not on location,
I understand, because it's so frustrating, because you have to go through this. As an operator, I can only imagine the amount of time and effort and worry that you got, because how many other machines do you have to maintain and worry about, right?
And he just expanded, so he's got a lot more games. I guess as an operator, having the game go down, he was reporting 10 problems per day on that very early build. So they rushed it out because of the impending Elwyn, King Kong, and the Harry Potter. Right. So I have the feeling.
Now that's calmed down. Hopefully.
Now it's calmed down. Hopefully they get all the QC issues sorted. They've been updating the code. The last code update was apparently pretty substantial.
Yeah, as Casual mentioned. So cool. All right. I think that's it.
But I think it's time for some pinball.
It's time. Here we go. Oh, does Dune also have new spinner sounds coming soon? Ooh. I wonder what will it sound like? Pew, 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 pew. Will it sound like a classic spinner?
It's got to be. They got to try to do it on theme somehow.
Yeah.
They don't want it to just sound like a slot machine or a TNA style noise. It wouldn't fit the theme very well.
Right. Yeah, the worms don't really make any sounds other than the sound of the sand, pretty much engulfing you.
Casual, we pretty much Ed always starts. I'm the tech guy, so I always make sure everything is working right. And if there's any last minute adjustments I got to make to cameras and things. So
I'm first because I want it to be. No, just kidding.
Yeah, Ed's almost always first.
No, I couldn't time it right.
We are tallying up the damage done to the city thus far.
It would be fun to do it that way, but I don't know. We have to come up with some new redeems or something like that, because we've had some redeems for a while that we just kind of grew tired of. We used to do split flipper, reverse hands for a new redeem.
We did a lot of that when we had most of our collection used to be classic games, and we were really good at those classic games. So that was something to give us some little bit more interesting play.
Right.
But these modern games are tough, so we tend to focus on trying to get a good game in, which is why we kind of do the split game thing.
Yeah.
To let the player focus on their game.
Right. Instead of player one, player two. Blah, blah, blah.
Instead of doing that, because I personally can't have a hard time getting into rhythm when I stop and wait for a player, which is one of the reasons why I don't do a lot of tournament play. It's because I'm just not in the rhythm when it comes to the next ball.
I was wondering why Ed was in such a lucky streak playing first. Yeah.
Hey, Wolfman.
Hey, Wolfman, how's it going? So the glass is in the fire. Not the grass is in the fire. That would fuel it, but I mean, if you want to. How's it going?
Oh, so Dirty Pool Pinball is actually working on the sound design for the Dune Machine. That's
no joke.
That's why he's in the know.
Oh, I had no idea. That is super cool, man. Cool.
Yeah, I hope Ulick puts it back out there because I want to go grab our camera gear and stuff and go film it again.
Rock on, dude.
We're sort of budgeted out right now.
Yeah.
We had gotten D&D and then Kong.
And then Kong.
So.
It's like, oh boy. That's all right. Oh boy. Well, Magna Grab it is, I guess.
So, Wolfman, it looks like a decent shooter on Predator. I mean, it's definitely a game I want to actually put my hands on to get it to play because it was a shorter video. They were obviously cutting to show different things. Want to see how well it shoots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's a few things on the artwork I don't kind of like.
The skulls.
The skulls by the flippers to me didn't. I know they're collecting skulls and stuff, but it looks like they had planned to put the team there, but they didn't get the rights, so they put something else there really quick, and it just doesn't look like the same. It's just this red skull thing and things, and I think it could have used maybe a little more brightness, contrast work on the map. It's a little too washed out, but that could have been the lighting and the video. So, it's hard to really get a good feel for it. I definitely want to try it. The problem I am having right now is the pricing. It's like $11,000 for the game, and then there's a Flippin' Out Pinball that has a really good breakdown on their website. You have to pay $500 for international shipping, and then on top of domestic shipping, which can be anywhere from $250 to $700 depending where you are in the U.S. And then there's and then he says tariffs are capped at $600. So you're paying almost $12,500 for that game. It's like for the base, and then if you want the more up-level version, it's another $1,500.
Yeah, hard pill to swallow, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, okay, good. Oops, crap.
Yeah, there's Arnold in it, but he's just not really prevalent on the play field as far as in the art. It would have been great to see the team in some sort of action pose thing, but...
Hey, Bat. Closing on his face, not just close up of his face. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll see, Amiga, because Alien had the same problem. It didn't have Ripley in it anywhere. No callouts, no movie clips. They did go back and get the licensing to get that into the code in the game. They're not like close-ups. They're a little more distant shots, and some of the callouts are direct out of the movie when they play the movie clip. So she isn't doing custom callouts for the game.
Oh, he does cameo.
It could have been. It could have been a budgeting thing. They could have been like, we got this much money to spend, especially with the impending tariffs coming down the pipe. They're like, yeah, we can't. I mean, if you think about like licenses like Harry Potter, that license is ginormous.
They could have used a cameo for the appearance. Just stick
well,
the camera.
but that doesn't give you. I don't think that gives you the license.
I don't think that counts. I know.
Yeah.
That would have been funny though. Just thought. You're right, exactly. That's what I was thinking, Wolfman.
Yeah, see, so far, nobody in the Alien Owners thread has hacked the code to be able to do that. So I don't know if it's fairly well locked down because it's Linux based. They might have it pretty well locked.
Oh, crap.
I mean, every time Stern comes out with a game, they try to block out pinball browsing, and those guys figure it out. But there's also a volume difference between a Stern game and a Pinball Brothers. Because there's only like 800 aliens estimated in the wild. So it's not huge.
Oh no, I almost lost it all. I got a jackpot though. There we go.
Godzilla is headed towards the bridge.
Woohoo.
Yeah, get to the chopper, wild dogs, yes.
Get to the chopper. I can't do Arnold's voice very well. I don't know what it is. I've always tried it all these years.
Yeah, Amiga, you just need to... I wish there were auto companies still in the in Australia. I'd say, hire me. We'll move to Australia. Escape the hell.
Oop. No, not quite. That's such a hard one to do. Backhand wise. Oh, damn it, too hard. Oh, Mothra. Good. Okay.
Well, at least you have Mothra, but yeah. You tried.
Yeah.
You almost got it, and then it decided no.
It was a little too hard. Another nudge is what happened. I think, anyway. Uh-oh. Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm not much of a farmer. I grew up in a farming community, but I grew up in town, so I know literally nothing about farming. I can barely keep grass growing.
There we go.
So.
Got that time.
Firewing, it does use it. In the multi-ball, it used to only play the Blue Oyster Cult song, but everybody was like, can we have some other options? And we're fine without it playing it much, because it comes in on the end credits of the game, and we always get dinged on YouTube because of it. Yeah. I am going to go into Pinball Browser and take out the Blue Oyster Cult song.
The oxygen destroyer has been deployed.
Ah.
Yeah, because it gets... It's not like a bad copyright strike. It just basically says you can't monetize
Well, I lost that.
We're not monetized on YouTube anyway.
Oh, I could have done it there. Damn it. Damn it. I had another chance. And I blew it. I don't remember what ball that was.
Tarantula farmer. Nice iron.
Mining and farming.
Damage to the city is astronomical.
I thought it was surfing. Wasn't surfing also a job that you can do in Australia? No.
Get eaten by great whites. Yeah.
Oh, I have another. Actually, what ball am I on? And thank you.
Videos.
Oh, cool.
You are on ball 3.
I am on ball 3, and I am so happy that I got an extra ball. Okay. Looks like I have Mecha Godzilla ready to go.
Dune's back on the floor.
Oh, snap, dog.
Oh, snap. Thank you, Pat.
All right.
Because we wanted to grab our gear and go take some good video again.
Yeah.
This time we're going to bring the C stand.
Oh. No. Oh my God. You know,
We can't tell what's happened yet.
all I wanted to do was hit the red thing, and I couldn't hit the center spot.
Yeah. All I want to do is play a good game of pinball.
Oh, Iron's like ready. He's like, he's gonna do it. He's gonna get pissed again. Redeem. Yes, it's okay. I got this, man. How's it going, Rainbow Dank? Jet Jaguar. Godzilla. Yeah, that's all right. I don't mind getting whipped by Godzilla. Godzilla's cooler anyway. Although the design on Donkey Kong, I'll just pretend that King Kong is Donkey Kong, the new Nintendo design, and he's not so bad either. We're doing okay. We played a lot of King Kong in the past 3 times we streamed. There was a lot going on with that, so we're quite happy with the game. Still got to get used to all the different rules and get used to the shots, but the way that I play pinball, I enjoy King Kong a bit more than Dungeons and Dragons, personally. Having said that, Dungeons and Dragons is a new kind of challenge for me as a player.
Yes.
I'm going to learn how to dead flip. I've told myself this. I hope to follow through with this because I do want to expand my repertoire of different tools as a pinball player. So that's kind of the plan.
Yeah, because D&D is definitely my style of game. Stop and think and do particular things. The code came out today or yesterday, like 0.83 or 8.4. I don't remember. It's something like
No. Yeah, I didn't remember what the. It's probably on
that. I
our
forgot
Discord.
what. It's on our Discord. Yeah. It was just a hot fix. So it was like very little things got changed. Just probably some bugs major bugs they found.
Yeah. You saw a clip of Jet on screen now.
Yeah.
So. Dune Topper looks pretty. The sand dunes and the Dragonfly transport.
Oh, that was a crap bounce. Wow, this is going to be a pretty sore warm-up game.
Yeah, I'm curious, what is the
Barrels of Fun always does a good job with the artwork being very on theme.
Yeah.
I mean, they've only got 2 games out, but so far, as far as like the art looks like the world, they've done a great job with both Labyrinth and Dune.
So King Kong is literally the next number up. It's 0.84 now instead of 0.83. And Dungeons & Dragons is now 0.92. So in theory, we are 8 points away from the big update, which is 1.0 with the Dungeons & Dragons.
All right, this is the real game.
Great package, code needed update.
And skill shot. Look at that.
20 update is so much better. Oh, okay.
I'm sure.
Well, good. Yeah, I'm happy about the dragon shot being a little easier to shoot. I'm really excited about kind of checking out what that's about. But there was a lot to unpack. There was a lot to unpack in the King Kong 8.3 update too, which really didn't happen that long ago. So I'm kind of curious what they did to fix it.
I think it was literally just bug fix stuff. So
your player has 5 credits after you put in 1 quarter.
I think there was some big to do with the premium calibration of King Kong and his stuff, that it was wiping out everybody's customizations that were fixing clearances and stuff. So
King Kong starts breaking glasses for reals.
Yeah.
What are the odds that Barrel's next game won't have brown on the playfield?
Yeah, probably high. I mean, both of those themes are like castles or sand. So,
well, that's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, Labyrinth and Dune have some sort of at least color similarities, I guess.
Yeah.
In the world.
It's because the color palette of the world.
Yeah. I hope that they do something drastically different, and then third pin will be a little off. Kind of curious what they would want to go for, because we have a classic movie and a not so classic movie, a recent movie. Well, based on a classic book, I guess. So maybe that was what they were trying to do.
I knew that was going to do that, and I tried to nudge. If they do Goonies, it's going to have a lot of sand.
Yeah, because there's a beach involved, there's pirates involved. Yeah.
There's caves involved.
Right,
so.
there's caves and
yeah. They seem to be doing themes that they know, like Stern and some of the big names couldn't do or wouldn't do.
Right.
They pick themes that they want to see done, which is neat.
It is. It's very neat, because there's a competition in the world of pinball means you get more themes that are unique and different, for sure. You love the art style, Rainbow, and the light placement on this one. Oh, on Godzilla, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going to stay in Tokyo.
There's a lot going on that works quite well in this game's favor. They hit a home run, thankfully, with a lot of this. Put the screenshot of the video you made that shows the topper on Discord. Oh, thank you,
Oh,
Pat.
nice.
Yes. We'll have to check that out. Dune looks so beautiful, but ultimately that theme makes me feel depressed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fighting. It's fighting. Fascism and
yeah, exactly. It's not a very uplifting movie. Like Gary and I actually recently watched the second one, and it's pretty good. I really enjoyed it more than I thought I would, because I went into it without expectations.
Damn it!
And it doesn't make me feel too depressed. I think because I compare the '84 with the new one a lot, I suppose, but I have a feeling a lot of it may have to do with nostalgia in some weird way.
Well, I mean, I think the movies, the movie and the miniseries, do a better job of following the world, the book based on the book.
Whereas, that's what I heard.
Whereas the original took a lot of liberties.
Mm-hmm. Fifth Element. Oh God, now that would be great. For,
yeah,
Barrels of Fun. If you're listening, do that one, please.
Yeah, there was an early rumor that was on the list of theirs.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yes.
Yeah, I would love it. It'd be great.
It would be awesome. Mothra lit up down there.
Fifth Element would be more sand. Well, it's only sand in like one in the desert seeds. So the whole world is. They got the big blue planet, the Diva song.
Right.
It's all on spacecraft and things like that.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of different areas to pull from. So they could.
That would be the cool part because there would be so many colors. And I couldn't agree with you more, Rainbow. The Mothra on the machine there is really awesome.
Yeah.
It makes you think the wings are eyeballs. I've always thought about that with the Mothra, with that right underneath the flippers. It's a really nice touch. Give me call-outs by Tucker.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Dang it. That's 2-1 that one up. Ruby Rod.
Right. There would be so many characters I would love to get here. Some
that
call-outs
was
from.
a hell of a dream. Yeah.
It's a. That's kind of obscure.
No.
Yeah.
Here's your ball back. Yeah.
Give me cash.
Yeah.
I mean, we could sit here all day long.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Give me the cash would be like one of those where you push the flipper button or when you haven't put a credit in.
Yeah.
Give me the cash.
Oh, God, that would be great.
Yeah.
Please do that. My friend J-Dog would slip for a Fifth Element team. Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Well, he has a lot of call-outs that redeem stuff that...
Yeah. Rainbow Deck, if you're talking about J-Dog, the one that has all the different call-outs, he's got like hundreds of them. God, what game is he playing right now? Wasn't he playing like Chrono Trigger or something, or is that Sonati? I don't know. Anyhow, you'll have to remind me what he's up to. Our friend Jay, yeah. If it's the same J-Dog I'm thinking of. And Parallel Universe is the Sega Fifth Element. Oh God, yeah, that would be also pretty amazing. Kind of a missed opportunity, but it was kind of a movie that I think the studios didn't really know how to, it screams of sci-fi, of course, but it's also kind of weird and mysterious at the same time. Oh, same one. Okay, cool. Only sand in the desert scene, Gary. Yes. Well, we can do a lot of different things. Especially when it comes to like the flying parts in Fifth Element. Like, think of all the buildings, think of all the neat distance shots you can have in the game.
No!
A lot of different colors that make it look like a Blade Runner. Yeah. Or hell, do a Blade Runner.
Feels like I got the angle of the game a little differently when I moved it and re-leveled it. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
oh.
I don't know. Stuck it at 6.8, so... Yeah, because I reorganized the entire basement here because we have Monster Row with King Kong, Godzilla, D&D, and Alien now. And then music over there and others.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to move everything in. Of course, everything needed to be leveled.
Yeah. It could be so... They could do so much with the film. That was a perfect plunge, Harry. They don't have an anti-skill shot in this game. I'm sorry. I mean, there might have been, I would not put it past it if there is a virtual version of Fifth Element out there. That might be what is out there, or for all I know, there's some,
I
pinball
think there might be an original GPX table.
Okay. You have one of those hydraulic pinball lift cards?
No,
it doesn't really work with our setup with our stairs the way that they are.
We don't move them very often. I just get under them and lift them up on all fours, and then I can move them just fine.
Yeah, we get those like sheet. It's like basically sheets of wood with
melamine.
Yeah,
but that's specifically just to get them down the stairs. Just moving them around, I'm not going to lift them up.
Well, we just get the freaking crane, or not the crane, the winch.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the thing. But just for moving them around in here, I mean, I'm not going to store a giant lift cart that I use 2 times a year, maybe.
Right.
Yeah. So
they don't need to go far, and Gary gets a workout. Thankfully, not his back working out in the wrong way. Oh, for sure, Dirty Pool. You're gonna squeeze in one before flipping out. All right, on YouTube. Got it. Here, let me give you a shout out before you take off. If you guys haven't checked out Dirty Pool Pinball yet, you gotta make sure to do so. There's a lot going on, and it's a whole lot of fun.
Oh,
so
wow! I am.
Don't forget to follow.
Really bad rejects.
You're welcome. We'll see you around.
All right.
Yeah, of course.
We can't tell what's happened yet.
Boyfriend gets under them and lifts them up.
That's exactly what I do. I actually think about it's less like a turtle and more like a Wild dog.
Godzilla
Oh!
has once again returned to the ocean.
I don't know how to respond to that, but that's okay because Gary's struggling with the game, unfortunately, at the
Oh
moment.
man, it was pummeling him down the middle on me.
So it's the now it's going on to you.
Yeah.
This bad mojo of pinball suddenly is it's jumping off of King Kong and going on to, no, don't infect me too, no. All right, we'll still have fun. This just in, it's just pinball.
Yeah.
It's not reality yet. No, that'd be kind of a fearful reality out there. You have to play the game of life with pinball. Decide your fate. Cleanest followers.
Gets a Japanese bath.
Oh. Yeah, he has asked openly, okay, I need to know what does that Japanese sumo wrestler say during that commercial. We've got to figure it out somehow, unless somebody already did. It seems simple enough. I know I have a friend that speaks fluent Japanese, so maybe I can pull some strings, and then we'll all figure it out. And then we can all take baths together and do the pull string.
Yeah. Or hey, you could learn Japanese.
That'd take a lot to catch the little intricacies of what he could be saying, though. I mean, I've had my fair share of Japanese over the years myself, studying it. I didn't study further than, 3 semesters of it in college, but I kept it going because I still can read hiragana and katakana. Because as you may or may not know, if you don't use a language, you typically lose it.
Yeah, I can't really speak German anymore.
Yeah.
I can count in German and swear and ask for beer.
Yeah, biru. That's all you need to know.
Ein Bier bitte.
Yeah.
Danke.
And kampai, that's pretty important. Don't forget that.
Well, that's Japanese.
Right. Oh, come on. I knew that was going to happen. I don't know why I just let it go, but that's okay. I'm warming up too. The Waterworld table? Oh, yeah, I do. That was Sega, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think that was Data East. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Sega. I haven't played that machine a whole lot. I've had a couple of plays on it before.
I've never played it in physical form.
It's been a long time, though. I wouldn't mind playing that again, though.
Oh, it was Gottlieb.
Oh, was it Gottlieb? Oh, shit, okay. Cool.
Well, definitely won't enter this house because I don't want to be fixing Gottliebs.
No, we've unfortunately had our fair share. Well, no, wasn't it Data East that you had problems with? Not
Well,
Gottlieb.
there's Data East, but Gottliebs are notoriously hard to work on because whoever owns all the rights to all that stuff holds on tight and doesn't let people reproduce parts, and
Oh, okay. Well, that's annoying.
they won't let the ROMs and the manuals be available online.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Godzilla is approaching the
I wouldn't have guessed that at all.
Dunkoff
Pat.
is German.
Oh.
It's basically idiot.
Oh. That's your German. Okay, got it. And back down. There we go.
Godzilla seems quite ready to attack.
Well, Godzilla, why don't you attack? What are you waiting for? All right.
Gottlieb had to go under about the same time because I don't remember much from them out of the 90s. Because this game was made in 95, so.
Yeah, that sounds about right. What was Gottlieb's last pin? That's a good question to ask, too.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, Super Mario Brothers, I don't know. That was like 93, 94, though. I don't know if it left after that. You're going to ask that? Yeah. I beat you to it. Yeah, just kidding, Firewing.
Gottlieb's final pinball machine was Barbed Wire, released in 1996.
Oh! Okay, well, at least Pamela Anderson won one there, I guess. She's going to be on, Naked Gun. That's the new Naked Gun movie coming out. Apparently she's on that movie. I'm like, okay, that's kind of a different choice, but why not? I wouldn't have pegged that, especially at her age and everything, but that's all right. I'm not aware with what the demographic of Naked Gun is that they're trying to go for. Oh, I guess that's a better question to ask. Because that's right. That's why they got Pamela Anderson, because that's who would want to watch the movie. Us old folk and things. Ooh, got a good rebound.
It's a pretty ugly looking machine.
I bet.
The artwork's bad.
It was not a good
The playfield arts.
I remember that being not a very good movie.
Ugh.
She had like all this like weird S&M like sort of stuff on. I remember that. I don't know why, but I do. Oh, that was good.
I worked for a German company for a little while, and all of the prints for all the parts were in
Damn it, I knew that
were in German, and it was all technical German. Technical German is exceedingly rough because they just string a bunch of words together to describe something. Like, let's say I have a copper plated flat washer. It'll be like some really long word that basically describes it in excruciating detail.
No, wait. Okay, good. I'll do that and see what happens. There. I got rid of that one somehow.
Fox in German is Fuchs.
Yep. Oh.
CH.
Yeah. Right. There it is. What you say?
CHS.
Yeah. No. Okay, good. We're going to aim. Damn. That did not work.
German torque specifications, Guten tight.
Alright, well, we got that instead, I guess. Oh well. I was trying to get the scoop shot, but that's fine. We'll do it this way.
And in the US here, the torque specs are in Ugga-Duggas.
Ooh, hello.
How tight do we put it? 3 Ugga-Duggas.
One ring-a-dingy? No. Oh, good. Well, that one's done.
Machine to keep us from throwing up this far from puking. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. No! Oh, well, that's okay. Oh, hello. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
I got a little too fancy on my shots there. Okay, scoop shot time, hopefully. Oop, nope. Oh, hello. I airballed that one into the
Wire form, yeah.
the wire form right there. Okay, scoop shot. Oh, also, this looks important. That's probably a Godzilla. It's
Destruction jackpot. Yeah.
Got it, all right. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh, damn it! Stupid dumb bounce.
Yeah.
We are tallying up the damage done to the
I had it, man. I was off by a little bit on that. Oh no, it's time for my head bandana. Shouldn't sit on the John too long. That's what it was. Okay, yeah.
Ugh.
But I'm boom. Oh, I don't want that one. I want the scoop. I want the scoop. No, not that one either.
Almost.
I know. We'll just do this instead.
Hopefully, something good
Hopefully.
will come from
Hopefully.
all this destruction. 3, 2, 1.
It was my burp. That was my fault. I blame it on that.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Oh, come on. It's like hitting everything but the thing I want. Oh, I thought I had that. Nope. Ah, there we go. Finally on the rebound. Yay! I had to fight for that one.
Yeah, he did.
Jesus. Right? Get you every time. Tunes get you every time. All right, something like that. Nope, that was way early.
Yep. Way early.
Thank you. Peanut gallery. I needed refreshments anyway. Oop. That one's really hard to time.
Yeah, it doesn't work very well.
No.
Godzilla is headed toward the bridge. Godzilla swatting that
Oh,
jet
hello.
out of the sky.
Okay, good. All right.
Rodan joins
Rodan.
and
And Gyrus also.
Godzilla appears
Collect them all.
powerful.
By Tomy. Here we go. I don't remember who manufactured Godzilla. I think Tomy was, oh my god, GoBots or something for a while, and then we did that right. I knew it was coming. There we go, some more action for you all. Chin action now. Whoa.
Whoa.
Parabol action even. We got it all right this game. All happened before your very eyes. Oh, that was crap.
And we got multi-ball.
Yep. More.
It's got like a
Well, if you
4-ball
can see
going.
us.
Using the heat ray with his chin. Whoop.
Yep. That was
Lost
close.
one.
Damn. I was waiting for that to return. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got rid of that. Hot potato coming through. Come on, hit something. Damn it, dude. Oh, I survived somehow. It's like right there. I see it. It's so hard to get. Okay, got that. That's good.
Go for the super jackpot.
Oh, I see it now. You have to go this way and that way.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes. More.
More. More.
There we go.
What technology is that cold blanket made of? How does it use it? What's it used to keep you cool?
Damn it. Can I hit the next target? It is the
Can
question.
I hit anything?
Can I hit anything?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's find out. There we go. Oh, I wasn't doing that. There it is. Finally. Oh, and it's back. Nice. Okay. Well, that was a long one.
Yeah, long multi-ball, yeah. 83 million.
Nice. Holy crap. Not bad for puffing around a little bit. Oh, well, you know, that's what I get for
Oh, not too bad if I do
showboating
say
or
so
anything.
myself.
Yeah, that's one of the rules in pinball. We tend to try to go by is don't try to showboat too much. Because the moment you do is the moment you're going to lose your ball. Oh, well, that was a good run.
501.
$500 million.
$500 million.
I can't complain. Gary, you will do it. I will take my break.
Yeah, hopefully it won't give me like straight down the middle after I hit like everything. Boom, down the middle.
Yeah.
Boom, down the middle.
Exactly. All right, I will be right back, folks.
This just in. All right, let me try to get some white shots.
This is the ex-alien controller. You will hand over Earth's resources immediately.
All right, Kaiju battle is now lit.
Only as a colony of Planet X.
Kaiju battle ready. Godzilla is headed towards the bridge.
Missed. All right, let's see if I can get this. I missed the scoop again.
You must feel pretty good about yourself, Earthling.
Nope. Nope.
Mecha Godzilla.
Ah. Nope. Too late again. Come on. All right. I'm trying to hit the scoop here. And I missed. Wow, that was a lot of not hitting the scoop. Like an entire ball's worth of not hitting the scoop.
Astronomical.
Ah, one's polyester and okay, so it's a wicking blanket.
Our top story tonight, skill shot. I can't believe what I'm seeing. A giant robot version of Godzilla.
The shield is getting weaker.
Tonight is going to be a scoopless night. Which means I'm not going to be able to do jack.
Godzilla's attacks just seem to be bouncing off of him.
Boy, can I do it? Finally, skipped it off the pop bumper.
Pick your fight. Mega Tiger.
All right, Gigan. All right, this is a left ramp, right ramp thing.
The shield is dissipated. He's vulnerable.
I am off on my shots, big time. All right, finally got one ramp. Jeez.
Oh, jeez.
There we go, finally again.
Okay.
There we go.
I am back.
Ah, missed
Dinosaur
again.
Story. Just kidding. It's we're back in Dinosaur Story. All right. We're ending up at this point. Oh man.
What?
I was reading. Yeah, I was watching Gary play earlier, Pat. He's it's like my bad game transformed to Gary's bad game tonight from last night.
Biggest thing is I'm not the scoop. Not hitting the scoop is a big issue on this game.
Yeah, I was having a hard time hitting the scoop myself tonight too, so that wasn't just you. I don't know, maybe there's some weird thing going on. I felt like it was balanced right though. The angle seems like it's fine.
It's level, man. I have a digital level. I leveled it all up, but maybe just because we've been playing all these other games.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's okay. I'll keep us posted on things. Speaking of keeping you posted, I may or may not be going to jury duty on Tuesday. Ugh. I got to call Detroit up on Monday night and see if they want me to come in on Tuesday. So it's going to be kind of a nightmare at work because where I work, I'm pretty much the only person that can open and close the center because there's no one else to do that. There's no other directors. So hopefully I won't even have to get to that far, to that point, and they won't even want me to go in on Tuesday. In the meantime, I'll just watch the fireflies that are outside right now. Kind of neat. I like fireflies.
Because you didn't have them growing up in California.
No, I didn't. It's all about variety. Yeah, it's the kind of variety I don't want because the thing was, I got almost called into jury duty 2 years ago already when I moved to Michigan.
Yeah.
I've been in Michigan for 5 years. I get called up for jury duty again.
Yeah,
the second time.
Well, the shitty thing is you have to park in a parking garage down there,
Mm-hmm.
and then with what they pay you per day, it probably doesn't even cover the parking garage.
That's why I'm like, and I asked Lynn, who's been in Michigan in her entire life. She's in her 70s or 80s at this point. You ever gone to jury duty? Once, and I got out of it in her entire life. Like, what? How did I get picked twice in Michigan?
Keep in mind, she is in a different county. We are still technically in Wayne County, so
maybe that's all it is. Okay.
yeah, higher caseload in Wayne County proper.
Sure. I guess I didn't think of it
God.
that way. Although, wait a minute, I lived in Alameda County for years and years, and that's attached to Oakland, California.
Yeah.
I only got called into jury duty once my entire life.
Yeah.
Ever.
But you got called in for a
month.
month-long case. So
yeah, maybe that's why. Maybe they took that into account. And didn't
yeah,
pick
you
me
put you
again.
on the bottom of the list after that. Yeah.
Maybe. That's one way of looking at it, I guess.
Yeah, when I was in LA and when I was in the Bay Area, I never got called up. I got jury duty several times.
Yeah.
But I always got, when I called up on the phone, it was like, you don't have to report.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I think they tend to, I'm an engineer. And when they ask the questionnaire, they're like, oh, engineer, this guy's going to actually look at the rule and make a decision based on logic. We don't want him.
Oh, okay. I thought it was more like, well, Michigan needs engineers because we have a lot of assemblers in this state or something like that.
I was talking when I was in LA and the Bay Area.
Got it.
I never got called to jury duty the first time I lived here in Michigan, but I lived in different places for each year because rental stuff.
Oh, I see. Pat did jury duty in Louisville. I was on a SA case and sent all the way for life. Holy moly, dude. Ouch.
A what case?
SA. I'm not sure what that stands for, but it's probably bad. Yeah, the case that I was on was a robbery, and then this couple got robbed at gunpoint at a not very well lit parking lot of a pawn shop or something or no, it was a check cashing place, and then they somehow managed to find the car that robbed them, and then they had the cops kind of follow them around while they were on the cell phone, and they managed to get them. And nice idea. You feel like the verdict was worth it based on the evidence. On my case, yeah, we felt good about the decision. I think there was some if about it only because they had, I guess, evidently lost them at one point in the chase, but then found the car again, and so they wanted to say, oh, it wasn't them, it was someone else, and have leniency or something, but no.
Godzilla wall. Shots spotted.
Okay. Got it, Pat.
Tank attack multi-ball lit. Shoot the scoop.
Well, that's terrible that you had to go through it, but I'm glad that justice was served, Pat.
Wow. I've got so many video screens. It's the videos that was playing.
Yeah, there was quite a bit there, wasn't it? Well, fanfare things. I mean, I wish that our government, our country can make jury duty a little more, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like motivating, I guess is the right word, because you don't, like we said earlier, you just don't get paid hardly at all.
You lose money going in.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Hopefully I won't have to do it.
Yeah,
That's
hopefully.
the only thing I'm hoping for. It's like,
Ah,
gonna throw a monkey wrench in all my damn plans. and everything
okay,
else.
that's what SA means. Thank you, Pat.
My livelihood, all that fun shite.
3, 2, 1.
Where is the Magna hold? Oh, it's in the, there's a little ball right next to the middle shot that's flashing in blue right now. Right next to it is a sort of little ball that's at the end of it.
It's a
on the
silver
left side.
cylinder, and it's right. Ah!
Gary almost got it, but he apparently missed it and went down the middle on that shot.
Well, it did that left short loop, and then a lot of
Yeah.
times it goes right down the middle. when it
That's why I
does it.
always try to avoid that shot.
I
but
do
it's hard,
too.
It's hard to sometimes miss and then hit it on accident.
Yeah, it went clean down the middle.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes it's over enough where you can still tip it with this right flipper, but that one went.
Tibble
kablooey.
flip. You can't exactly do that in pinball.
Yeah, so the Magna grab on this game, it's like if it does grab it hangs a ball, and the goal is to get it in the shot behind the flipper. When it's rotating, you push both buttons to release it. It doesn't
Yeah.
work worth a shit.
No.
You're better off letting it drop, get to this flipper, and shoot it up behind it.
Oh,
It didn't
yeah.
originally count that way. Because
And then they had latency.
they had to figure. People were like, "This shot doesn't work."
Right.
This is incredible.
From the top of the left lightning bolt. Yeah. Here, let me point to it right now for your fire wing.
Command you to obey our orders.
It's that guy right there. Yep. Your wife got surgery for, my wife got a survey for jury duty, says Pat, in Monroe County. She said she would do it if they provide transportation.
Oh,
I don't know if they do that. The only time I've ever had transportation with jury duty is when we actually went out and had a lunch together. That's how long we were together. That we went to some. It was something on the Oakland dock off of Jack London Square. I don't remember the name of it.
and then
It
the
was-
criminals follow all of you there and ID you. Yeah, that sounds like a really stupid idea. I mean,
It was a different time.
yeah, I know.
It was the 2000s when I did jury duty, so maybe now, yeah, they probably won't do that anymore. I don't really know.
Yeah, it just it seems like a very potential problem.
Yeah, at this point, for sure. Like half of me is wondering, shit, am I gonna like, should I be
Well, you-
worried about going? You know,
You'll,
something
you'll
gonna happen to me?
probably got more chance of being kidnapped by people faking being police officers
Yeah,
and
that's true.
wearing masks and no ID. And
Right. Great. Oh, she doesn't drive. Got it. Holy crap! How did you say that, dude? I look out of the corner of my eye and I see
that would be use the tilt warning
Like,
save.
some airborne action there
Come on,
with the foot.
come on. No!
Yeah, I would have done an anticipatory nudge on that.
Well, it was like settling, and then it popped up. It was like,
Yeah, I hate that.
Prepared to conquer the earth.
Holding lower on the table.
he was looking lower.
Oh. I don't know how I got holding out of look.
The big lightning bolt is the Maser cannon. Oh my god.
I misread things all the time. Sorry, guys. You were on a federal jury in downtown Chicago once. Oh, really? We got paid for transportation from home to the courthouse. Whoa. Those days are long gone.
Yeah.
Wow. Lap of luxury. I had to take public transportation to and from Fremont all the way to Oakland and back again. Well, it wasn't at night. I didn't feel like in danger, but I didn't exactly walk through a very good neighborhood, let's just
That's
say.
the Magna grab.
Here and there.
I missed. You
Took the
almost
commuter
can't get
train.
it settled down and fast enough to even get the shot behind it.
Yeah, I took BART, which is basically the subway. It's not exactly a
Light
commuter
rail.
train. Light rail, I guess, is the best way to put it. The BART ride wasn't ever really that, scary or anything like that. It was actually rather relaxing. But you could tell when you were getting closer and closer to Oakland with the amount of like graffiti on the walls and things when you're getting closer to the downtown area. Oh, yeah, Voodoo. Voodoo served jury duty for the first time ever 2 years ago. I'm glad I was only there for roughly 5 days. That's good. I would rather stare at the wall watching wet paint cure. Yeah, I was stuck doing it for a month, and I would say about 60-70% of it was just like that. A lot of just, formalities and whatever. And oh God, it took, yeah. I know your pain. It was a weird routine to start up again too.
No.
To start again too. Having to get up and not go to work, go to jury duty. It's not very fun.
We just off on every shot.
I think I remember my jury number as well. I think I was jury 4, if I remember right. That's how long I did jury duty, to remember what my number was. Oh. Not a good bump. And it doesn't want to fast forward. I was hoping my number wouldn't get picked, but I got picked and I had to serve. Yeah, the last one that I was at, when I was only, like I mentioned before, I was only there 2 years ago. I was in the courtroom. I got all the way in there. And then they were like, okay, we only need like 4 or 3 more jurors. And somehow I was like in the middle towards the end. And then that was it. They got enough. And
they found their favorable jurors.
Yep. So I was like, thank you.
Man, I can't even hit the destruction jackpot shot. No.
All right, here we go. Second chance. Nicely done. That's not easy to do off the left flipper, ladies and gentlemen.
It's very early if it's on the run. And it can't be moving too fast either.
No, that's the other thing. Ooh. I thought we were going to lose it there.
Those tanks are closing in on Godzilla.
You get to learn a lot of nudging skills on this game, in particular, I think. I learned to be very, very wary of any kind of bounces towards the edge.
Bridge attack multi-ball.
Oh.
Bridge attack multi-ball now in effect, y'all. Bridge attack jackpot. Get back, Jack. We've got a gun. That'll be on the.
I thank you for going right down the middle. It just came out and went. It was like no amount of nudging is going to save that.
Yeah. Flight of the Navigator was what I was quoting earlier.
He's ripped down those power lines like pure swing.
I don't know why that line makes me laugh so many times.
Oh. And of course, then I basically hit it at the last.
Maybe in its simplicity and also cliche-ness at the same time.
See if I can hit this destruction jackpot.
All right, here we go.
Nope.
Oh, so close. That was, yeah. Second chance?
No, it's already gone.
Oh, it is.
No!
Oh.
Man, it is being brutal to me tonight.
Yeah. I'm sorry that you have to feel this like I felt it on Monday. This was not what I was intending. I also have a union job too, and I got paid no pay the entire time. Yeah, the problem is I don't work full time by definition at this very moment. If my employer had more money available, she could hire me at full time, but alas, we do not.
Do not. All right, I'll be right back.
All right. Therefore, it wouldn't be a big deal for me, but anyhow, I hope it doesn't even get to that point. Hopefully I call the number, and that is that. They don't even call my badge number up or anything like that.
I'm getting reports that Godzilla has
Since July 4th is coming up quick, we're kind of banking on that being a factor with whether or not, because I had the option to like delay it if I wanted to, and then Gary mentioned, hey, this is towards a holiday, you might want to do it. And I thought, oh yeah, that's a very good point actually. So that if I do get picked for something, we'll probably want to end it before the holiday. All right, here we go. Yes. You hit that left ramp shot and the shot behind the upper left flipper. I can't hit either for Swat. It takes a long time to kind of let that settle into muscle memory, because it's like anything, like playing an instrument and remembering a sheet of music from start to finish without having to think about it too long or making a mistake in the middle of it. It's all about repetition and playing it over and over again to the point where you're comfortable enough that you can do it kind of in your sleep almost, but not too much where you're just you're getting sick of the game itself. I fell in love with this game personally, so because of that, I think it's a little easier for me to hit those shots. But that's just my experience with it. And it kind of has a lot to be said about making a connection with the game. You know, like it could be a really good game, but if the theme's not on point, then it doesn't allow you as a player to really connect as well with the game, I think, or have as much fun with it, even if it's like a really good layout. Oh, like that. No, that wasn't really the game's fault on that one. Okie dokie. We got a little warm up we got to do. That's all right. Also, like the amount of times that we played, the other tricks that we picked up after watching other people play on their own streams or whatever. There's a lot of different YouTube things too. There we go. Which also probably at times is the kind of the annoying part about pinball, is when you get into a game and you want to get really good at it right away. And sure, you have the skill set to like recover, do recovery shots and all of those things. But then if you're not in your mind's eye doing what you think you can do, then it can get kind of annoying and so forth. And then you got to add on to these rule set things, and you have another layer of thinking you have to do in the midst of having fun with the game. There's like a certain amount that you have to make sure you get yourself up to kind of catch up with everyone else who's in the Stern machines, I guess, in general. No more 90s pins here. No. There we go.
It appears Godzilla is powering up.
Good. Power up for me, baby. We'll get a base jackpot and then... That's not a very good looking Godzilla there. He's kind of cross-eyed and looking a little slumped over there. Gigan looks okay though.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
I can't believe the amount of joy I get with watching the Tokyo. Basically, think of like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. They call it Sentai, right? And a lot of the Godzilla stuff kind of falls into the category of Sentai itself. And really, I've kind of fallen in love with the channel that's through. I think Shout actually owns this channel. Anyway, they play a lot of the old like sort of Sentai stuff that looks really neat and retro, of course. But when you look at it from the eyes of, wow, they're making a live-action anime. Like, they really are doing it, and it's working out really well. You watch Naruto, Pokemon, all those things. They have sort of the same style, same everything in an episode of, like, classic Sentai stuff. It's interesting. There is no brainless flipping anymore. I know, and that's sad. You have to make it become brainless flipping by playing it about 550 million times, Pat. But that's what we're here for, right? We're here to cram this pinball down our throats until we love it by hell or high water. We can automaticity level. We can do this blindly even. the true pinball wizard is born. Whoa. In 2025 as I airballed it into my face almost. Thank God the glass was there. Oh, that was not a bounce I was expecting. That's okay. Hey, Pez. Mailman has to go, Godzilla. What do we have up right now, anyway? Oh, no, he's got it. We still got the Godzilla. How's it going? Oh, you mean that? Oh, the okay. Now I get jokes. I had to actually unravel that for a little more in my brain. And then realize, oh yes, dogs, mailmen, they love each other, right? Those lyrics, oh crud. I'm kind of doing this half-heartedly. This particular turn, I have not done very well at all. I'm already on ball 2, but we're gonna see where it goes.
There's a few pinball places in Japan.
Yeah, they're sprouting up a little more. There's a sort of resurgence. People are getting interested.
All right. Does pinball map show anything?
See what? Wouldn't be surprised if there's some of those games in Tokyo. Yeah, there are. I think there's at least one place in Tokyo that has it.
Oh, there's a lot of pinball places in the Tokyo area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of them are singular games. There's a 13, 12, 10.
MF Hood.
Most of them are just one.
Oh, okay. Got that one. Pachinko kind of evolved from pinball in a weird way. So it's sort of its distant cousin. But there was a lot of differences as well. There's a lot more chance than skill, but there is some skill in pachinko, and with some I mean some, like 10% at best at times with games of pachinko. Yeah, we saw someone kind of explain and show pachinko once on YouTube. Makes sense. And then you take these like things that you get and you go around the corner and then you get prizes or money or things around it because that's the loophole. Kind of shady, but I mean that's what you do, I guess, for the loophole. And
there is no Godzilla pinball in Tokyo.
No, it can't be true. Say it ain't so. Oh no, that was. Ooh. I had so many balls drained that like I actually got a Lazarus out of it. That was cool. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's no Godzilla pinball machines there.
Damn it. I am too, actually. Oops.
You know, I'm sure that pinball map is probably not overly updated.
Oh yeah.
Oop. Oh my God! There's a place in Osaka that has 125 machines. If you're in Osaka, there's pinball for you.
That's probably the one I'm thinking of. Thank you, Pez, by the way. Glad you enjoyed all the Kong stuff.
Yeah. And they have both Godzilla machines. They have Stern and the Sega one. Okay. But they have 125 machines in Osaka. So
that's be a little, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Godzilla is getting ready to use
yeah, I don't know, Voodoo. It's kind of a weird. I feel like Japan's a little more still focused on video game stuff than anything else. They have a lot of novelty arcade games that kind of rule the arcades for a while, but then it kind of just the novelty wears off very quickly. I think in a lot of games nowadays.
They have a lot of those those claw style games, those kind of thing to win prizes game. That's really big there. That's
probably what's been the big thing. Much like here.
MF Hood, yes. Silverball Planet in Osaka, yeah. Yeah, they have a lot of games. 125. That's impressive. But so far, that is the only place that I have found in Japan that's got a Godzilla pin.
Oh, oh, hello. no. Oh, hey. Oh, that was one danger. Okay. I forgot I had a ball save on. No. Colossus. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Yes. All right, here we go.
Oh, there I found a true one. Liner notes to Tsuchira Ekimai store has a Godzilla in Tsuchira Ikebara Prefecture.
Okay.
So there's two Godzilla pins in Japan so far. That's only got 13 machines.
Yeah.
Looks like the app got broken a little bit.
Oh. Okay, good. Ball save. Okay, good. Somehow got that to work out. Oh. Ah, damn.
Yep.
That was close. Ah, nuts. Oop. Got it. All right. Hey there, Nitrog. Battles machines spots the whole building and likes pinball. Oh, cool. So he's doing probably that tax purpose for the love of pinball. Okay.
The 125 machine place in Japan.
Okay, cool. I was thinking, like, is this pastimes that we're talking about? Oh, no, this is the... Okay. MF Hood. It was actually here in America, but I would actually have actual Japanese Space Invaders video game years ago. Oh, cool. Is Godzilla still a big deal in Japan? Yes. Godzilla -1 came out not terribly long ago, Voodoo. It got a whole bunch of awards. I think it did really well in Japan. And they've got another one coming out that I think is computer animated only, if I remember right. But there's supposed to be another live action movie coming out. So it's not like they got, a TV show and a this and a that. Like they love to overdo it here in America.
Is it going to be Godzilla -2?
I mean, who knows? Maybe. Who knows? But yeah. All right. What do we get? We get a destruction jackpot.
Take cover in
3, 2,
1.
Nope. Whoa, hello. And we got it back. Oopsies.
Raid building. Godzilla has been
Oh,
thrown into
good.
a
That was
raid.
close. Oh, that's it. Okay.
Collapsed.
Oh, I saw that. I should have nudged more. Damn it.
Return after these messages.
Well, that wasn't too bad because I think I had a crap ball one. And I went, I'll just play it. And then all of a sudden, I think I ended up, where are we at now? Close to 435 million. Yep. That's how we all roll. All right, I have 9 tanks destroyed. I've got a bridge I still got to get. I'm pretty much messing up Tokyo. Like it's going out of
You got to
style.
mess up Tokyo completely so you can get all that big bonus.
Yeah, that's the thing that's kind of tricky about that one. Oops.
Firewing, yeah, it's only English and Japanese that you can pick, and Ed does do the Japanese thing periodically.
Yeah.
And it isn't still 100% in Japanese. It still has
Right.
the other voices come on too.
Oh,
You know, just like there are different characters that speak in the game. When you're speaking on Japanese, one of them is Japanese.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that was not what I was expecting.
yeah, I don't see it hit the top of that flipper much.
Yeah. There we go. I want to get the
You
scoop.
collected a missile.
Oh,
That is not the scoop.
no, it's not. There. Don't say that. You're making me like paranoid every time I hear that. We control the balls. We control the balls. All right, thank you for that 50, Pat. Appreciate that. Another foreign language before? That's a really good question.
I can't recall playing one that's in a different language. Older games had to have the ROM had to be different, so generally not finding them here.
Ah. Oh my god.
Jackpot!
Good. I was hoping one of them was one. Come on, damn it.
And we use the heat ray.
Oh. That was close. Oh, son of a biatch.
Well, you got a 2 times jackpot before it drained.
Yeah.
Whoa. You
Yeah, that was-
shats that one into the pop bumper.
I did a little. All right. All right. I finally did that once. That's not easy to do. Uh-oh. Okay, let's do it again. Oh, ooh, good enough.
I wouldn't believe it if I wasn't seeing it with my own eyes. A giant robot.
I'm not as
What are you
nervous.
doing, Ed?
I don't know. Yes, finally. That was fun. I'm like, I know I can do it this way. I know I can do it. Oh, good.
You know
Okay.
you can do it.
That was kind of silly, but
Those tanks have gotten Godzilla's attention.
I gotta shoot. I gotta shoot the scoop yet again. Okay. Oh, son of a bitch. Ah.
We can't tell
All right,
what's
fine.
happened yet. We'll
My
find
fun
out
is over. I thought I had
as
that
soon as
scoop.
we know.
One more time. But Gary will do it. I believe in Gary. Oh, I got the same score as I did at my last game.
Yes. Yeah, almost. Pretty close to it.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Do it, Gary. You got this. Let's
All
cheer
right.
Gary on.
I've just been handed a bulletin. Godzilla has
You don't
been
recall if it was in a foreign language, but I did play an American pin that was shipped to Germany, and someone brought it back. The coin slots were, oh, neat. Yeah, actually, our Indiana Jones pin, it's marked as PTA. No, not Parents Teacher Association. No,
Well,
it's not that.
Wasn't that the Spanish? Used to be the Spanish currency.
Yeah, I think I looked it up, and it was like it used to be Spanish currency, and I guess that was the shorthand, or whatever abbreviation they used for it. Don't ask me what exactly it's called. I don't recall off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, ours was a re-import game.
yeah.
Indies got really hard to find, so people started going overseas and buying bulk ones and bringing them back. No,
You got the ball save though.
I know.
Gotta look at the flashies. It's so easy to forget though, because they're kind of tinier than a lot of the ball save flashies on the other Sterns as of late. I
Yeah,
noticed.
since there's Mothra's eyes down there.
Yeah. That's what
Oh my
I
God.
noticed when I
Are we
was
gonna-
playing that versus
Am I
King
gonna hit
Kong.
anything? No. No. No.
There we go. That's better.
Vision out in the field.
No.
But yeah, going back to the whole Japanese pinball versus pachinko thing, with nostalgia being a powerful drug,
No.
it's pretty much covering everywhere.
Tallying up the
And
damage done to the city.
whether or not pachinko bars are going to be taking off, I don't think so. If anything, it's those UFO catcher, machines that seem to be growing and growing and growing
You
a
mean
lot
the
more in
claw
Japan.
machine type stuff.
And then what you can do is a lot of these prizes that you can get, you can trade them in and just like get something else. And they have a store like right attached to the actual UFO place. that you can go and trade things in if you liked it, or if you wanted to, get something different, or things like that. Ill and his team added the Japanese language to further honor the heritage of Godzilla being Japanese. I'm glad they did that because of that. That's really cool. I hesitate to call it a novelty per se. Yeah. Well, I mean, when I listen to it, they are saying the lines, pretty much the exact same lines as if it was in English. So they're more or less doing a translation of it.
There we go.
From my limited knowledge, anyway, of hearing it. Oh, it's partially in the alien language, Amiga? Okay, there you go. That counts, right? Whether or not it's an actual language you can study, I don't know. Like Klingon, you can go and buy books and actually learn to speak Klingon.
Yeah,
there's a true language.
There's like a bunch of fandom stuff where people have gone and actually like invented the language.
Oh, it is like Klingon. Oh, even better. Oh man, if there's like how-to books and all that, heck yeah, I actually want to look into that. That's kind of neat. It's fun that folks have been able to come up with interesting kind of things like that.
Jets are being deployed to deal with Godzilla.
Esperanto, it never took off. I don't know why. They were trying to make that the biggest, latest thing, because everyone in the world was supposed to be able to connect with one language. I thought that was English.
Oh yeah, the one language thing, but yeah.
Esperanto, and didn't do very well, unfortunately. They even tried to make a movie with that language, with like what was his name? James Stewart. Why am I drawing a blank? Oh, William Shatner. William Shatner was actually in a movie with Esperanto as the actual main language, and it just wasn't very good at all. They almost lost it too. They somehow found the film. James Cameron hired a linguist to make a whole language for the nice.
Well, he's wealthy enough; he can do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have the due diligence of being able to do that. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, if you look it up, like, what is this? William Shatner Esperanto, and don't ask me how to spell it. It's kind of weird. I think there was a documentary about the movie that was in
Building
that language.
attack. All right, destruction jackpot.
Take cover in 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
What's funny is I remember having a friend that like studied it for a while, or not a friend, but like a friend of a friend sort of situation. It seemed to have made a little bit of a comeback in the 2000s for a little while, at least a little blip in the San Francisco Bay Area, but I haven't heard anything since then. I'm sure it has Firewing. If there's a whole language behind it, they've got to have the whole alphabet in print. In fact, I wouldn't put it past Jersey Jack to have all the details correct if they've got the language, saying cool things like
almost.
I don't know, whatever they like to talk about, trees in the wind and being blue. At least the fans had some kind of source book for it. Oh, okay, cool. Even better. I want to play Avatar again. I wish I had another opportunity to play that game again. So I had a really good first impression and a fun time on that then. They're kind of difficult to run into in the wild is all.
Yeah, they don't hold up on location, so
right.
A lot of people don't put them on.
Right. And I understand. That's okay. That's what Chicago Pinball Expo is about, right?
Right.
Definitely can't wait to go. The Avatar fandom is unlike any other. They don't fight amongst themselves. They just get together, picking up trash and stuff. Oh, that's cool, Amiga. That's the kind of like least toxic thing that we can have to give to ourselves in terms of any fandom is that whole because it just makes you feel good. Number one, number two, you're doing something great for humanity as we know it, and the planet on top of that. Yeah. Didn't Lilo and the Fifth Element have her own language? Yes, Firewing. As a matter of fact, forgot the name of the actress.
The ancient language.
She came up with, or I guess her and the Luke also came up with the language. So the director and the actress kind of came up with that, and at some point, apparently, they were also talking to each other in that language too. They had a lot of fun with it. I thought that was interesting and fascinating.
Oh, one of us is going to fall.
I don't think it was ever.
Oh my God!
available
It
for
actually
print.
caught it again.
It did, yay! I don't think it was in print though, unfortunately. That was satisfying to watch. Yeah, I forgot the name of the actress. Was it Julia Malkovich or something
No.
like that? Anyway, she also played in Resident Evil. So she's she's more or less definitely been on the radar for quite some time. Great ball, 4 minutes. Thanks, Gio. Yeah, you were doing pretty good on that, Gary.
Believe what I'm seeing. A giant robot version of Godzilla.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Amiga and Firewing. That was it. Yeah, I think she did an interview recently on one of those YouTube channels, like what was it?
It's Mecha Godzilla.
It was like either Variety or some magazine like that, where they they have their own YouTube channel also that go with it. And she was talking about all of her different movies she did and how challenging Resident Evil was physically and mentally. Which, God, how many did she do? And I think there's another one coming out. It's at least 6, 7 of those movies that were made.
Yeah,
Pretty
the question
crazy.
is she in it though?
Mm-hmm.
Mila Jovovich. That
Mila
was
Jovovich.
that was the name of the actress.
Yes.
Word from this bird.
Started out as a model and then kind of stumbled into acting, even though I think her parents were actors or actresses for a while. At least her mom was, I believe. I think it was her mom. If you want to know how she pronounces her own name, check out The Fourth Kind. Okay. I don't think I've seen that one yet, Amiga.
Starting to grow. Godzilla has been thrown into a rage.
It was a scary dramatization of real alien encounter events. Oh, man. Okay. Like that one movie, Communion, or something weird like that from the 80s.
Mothra and Rodan.
Ooh. Forgot the name of that. Anyway.
And that
sounds
power.
like it's
Finally
creepy.
get a power up.
Yeah.
I have been having a hard time hitting that scoop.
That was just based on a book. Okay. Oh, I got the name right. Holy crap! How did I remember that? All right. Well, thanks for confirming that, Amiga. Some of these weird things stick out of my mind, like a splinter or in the Matrix.
Hopefully,
Fire in the Sky. Yeah, that was the other one I remember. Based off a true story with Travis Walton.
Why?
Okay. Yeah.
Nope.
Also very unsettling, I'm sure.
Oh, I got it. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it at the last minute.
Oh.
All right, what's lit? Got a power up lit.
I would be quite terrified if that was a real true story, if that really actually happened. Aliens ransacked my room.
bridge has crumbled into dust.
Oh,
No. The film's aliens are very different to the way you described it. Oh, well, yeah, they have to Hollywoodize it. That makes sense.
there we go.
Anguirus joins the battle. It seems Godzilla is
You did it, Gary. That was like level 2, too.
Yeah, finally.
tanks have assembled to try and
Tank attack multi-ball lit. Shoot the scoop.
Easier
Said than done.
said than done, my
Yes.
friend. Especially right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't really backhand the scoop, at least on the pro. You got it! Yay! All right. Destruction jackpot +3 or tier 2 battle.
So a lot of these are just kind of like, eh.
Right. In this game, what other cities can you choose?
London and Paris. New York, London, Paris, and Tokyo. That's it.
Can Godzilla stop those tanks before they take it out?
maybe in the next Godzilla pin we'll have new cities. Maybe even alien cities. I don't know if there was ever a Godzilla movie where he's on an alien planet as opposed to Earth.
Godzilla has destroyed another tank.
Knowing Japan, though, I wouldn't be surprised if there was somehow, in some way, whether it's animated or real life or not, or whatever.
Of course, it fell right out.
Oh, no!
Oh!
Stank attack, more like than tank attack.
We are
Hey, Howard and Kevin.
How's it going, Howard and
thus
Kevin?
far.
Love the Dogzilla. Thank you. Yeah, he's moving along. He's just as angry. Grr. Oh, Gary, you got a good score, though. Look at that.
454.
And you're still going. Still going. Yeah. We're taking a break from the King of Kongs. We're probably gonna play Dungeons and Dragons though, because there is a code update. So that will most likely be played on Sunday.
And guess what? It finally fixed.
The
Dragon
Dragon.
multi-ball is now like doable again.
Yes. Before
No!
when they did the code update, it was like you had to do this and do that and hit it 10 times and make sure you hit that too.
Oh, and you drained your ball, you lose all your progress on
Yeah,
it.
that's
It was. Oh,
well, both of the you're good.
it was set to hard, and then they broke the settings to where it wouldn't let you actually. The settings would adjust, but it wouldn't do anything. Thank you for going right.
Well, you got the ball still.
I
So
know.
suffice to say, it's apparently easier. We have to see what that's about.
It's not as easy as it originally was, but
That's all right.
there was a lot of complaints that it was too easy to begin with.
Sure. Enjoying the show. All right. Glad you are enjoying. That is why we do what we do, and it also gives us a chance to play pinball and make sure that we're doing the status quo of our skills. That we can't fall behind because King Kong will not let us fall behind. It's not as overwhelming as Dungeons and Dragons kind of was in the beginning, but I think
For
we'll
Ed.
get there.
Yeah.
I'm not worried, honestly. I feel a lot more confident now than I ever had before. In a lot of ways. Even though I have bad days and bad nights at
Nope.
times,
Right down the middle.
I get a little too competitive, but
And the mode ended instantly. No grace period.
no. Oh well, we did something different now. What
Wow, I
was this?
got another
Oh, Becca.
Mecha Godzilla.
Like you planned it.
Mechagodzilla
Oh.
must be stopped.
That's the other love affair I have with Godzilla. At this point, since we're seasoned players on this game, it's relatively satisfying and easy at the same time to get these modes started. It's just,
Oh, that one rolled off the end.
damn, I love this game.
No.
You got some. Oh, Mothra. Oh, Mothra. Fuck you.
The ball knocked the other one out.
Mothra, you were not very nice. Who are you guys? No, sorry.
Oh, almost.
I don't know why I just thought of that.
Nope.
All right. Oh, the ball save's still on, by the way. They're good.
Oh,
We didn't hit any warnings. We're good. Shoot the what? Oh, the building. Oh, okay.
the building is what's lit right now.
Got it.
No!
Ball
Ball
save.
save's still on, yeah. Nope.
That would suck. I've done that multiple times in this game. Hey, look, I just fed it right into the outlane. Yay. That was good reflex on that. Is the mode on off now?
No, it's still. This is one where the shots rove clockwise.
Oh, yeah, it moves around. I forgot. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, I have to try to keep hitting them as they stay there, and then it moves on to the next spot that you're supposed to hit. There we go. Now, what do we get? then the one below it, and that's not very easy. Oh, so at least you got them off. All right, now he's got to hit it in 10 seconds in the middle.
Oh!
10, 9,
Oh, I thought that was going in.
7,
That's okay.
It keeps ending up on my left flipper, and that's exactly...
3,
Yeah, it's okay.
2,
No!
1.
One more bounce.
Ah!
It's down.
What a unsatisfying way to end that game.
But you beat my score tonight, so you still are number one.
Yeah.
Even at your
Report as
worst.
soon as we know.
at this game.
Well,
I
it's
think-
finally getting around to like getting it to not like drain like every 10 seconds. I think.
Oh, look at that. The plot thickens. Gary's adding on to his huge score.
Our top story tonight.
I haven't even bothered to look at what my top score was on my Kong disaster. I don't know if I want to look. I'm scared. So Gary got the high. Yeah, right. It does, Pat. Does that mean Control the Ball song?
Guess what? Traveling to New York because I finished the city.
You get to sing and dance to this song. Thank you for the 50 bits. Appreciate
43 million.
that. I was listening to him like start the song again. 3, 2, 1. So Gary won the other 50 on that. Congratulations, Gary. We're doing some victory laps on this. And the victory laps did not last long. Sort of made me remember what it was like playing King Kong, where it was like you and I had amazing ball 1 or amazing ball 3, and every other ball in the game sucked and drained right away.
Okay, well that wasn't too shabby.
No. All right. I'm surprised we didn't. We must have really maxed out all those like entered, champions that they have. You know, like the champion of Tank Attack and this and that. Like we must have really maxed those
Oh yeah,
things out.
we pretty much maxed all that stuff out because we had some really good scores where we got some
Yeah.
of the good stuff.
Yep. All right. We're switching over because adulting must happen.
Yep. I have a bunch of stuff to do for the next 2 days. We got a deadline at the end of the week, so.
Oh, that's fine. Well, I get up early in the morning and I work another 10-hour thing. So
Yep. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming by tonight.
well.
It's been a lot of fun. We got some good games in, got some pretty
Yes.
crap games in. So
it was a good variety pack. Hopefully you enjoyed it all.
we'll be back on Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna play D&D. It's got new code.
Yes.
So definitely join us there on Twitch and YouTube. Our social media is also Wild Dog Arcade on Instagram, on Blue Sky, and on Threads. So if you're on one of those platforms, give us a follow there. We post our content. We also do our content on Discord as well.
Yep. I'll do the Discord link right now. This weekend is the World Championship in Austria, Sterling's first foreign tournament. Oh,
Wow.
neat. Wow. That's big news. That better be on ESPN3 or whatever. No, I'm just kidding. Remember when they had like some pinball on there? Or was it something other? It could have been miniature golf. Who knows?
Yeah, I
could
don't
have
know.
sworn
I
there was
don't know.
pinball on that at one point.
But either way, we'll be back on
Yes.
Sunday night, so definitely give us a watch. We'll let everybody know
Yes.
usually midday the days we're playing. Normal streaming nights for us are Wednesday nights and Sunday nights, so definitely keep an eye out here on both the platforms we're streaming on.
Yep.
And things like that. We also been doing some videos. We're hoping to get some other video stuff shot. We got some install bits, and we want to get some, if we can, get some location play on Dune, get some recording of that, put that on as a video.
Yeah, there you go.
That'd be
Get an
great.
update of that for sure.
Yeah, with the latest code. So
Yeah, hopefully we'll see you on Sunday as well, Pat. I guess that's a perfect opportunity to go. I'm ready to go again and have at it again, especially the wonderful updates that I've heard about. So, all right, I think what we're going to do is raid Pez, who stopped in earlier said hi.
Pez Johnson.
and hides all of the kids. He's playing pinball Playboy style, but it's the early Bally one, so I think you're safe. But parental discretion is advised, I guess, on this. So it's Playboy. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's Playboy. All right, everybody. Thanks
All
a
right,
lot.
everyone. Thanks again. We'll see you around. Play pinball. Stay happy, If you got a bad game, don't worry. It's not pinball. It's you.
You will recover.
And you will recover. It's all right.
All right, everybody.
Everyone. Bye. It's just pinball after all.